Do you want to clone our entire seven-figure business model? That's exactly what I want to cover with you guys today in this video. But before I dive in, I want to make it known that this isn't necessarily my favorite topic or type of concept. Because full transparency, we don't run a digital circle jerk business where we just teach you how to buy our thing, resell our thing, or you buy my program, and all we teach you how to do is sell our products. We've shipped out about $3 million in tracked in awards for students, and $20,000 out of that $3 million in awards sent out is for purely promoting our products as an affiliate. So I just want to put the cards out there. I do not agree with the majority of the market that's just like, clone my business, steal my business, use my business, promote my products. But the reason that we're actually doing this is because we're putting our money where our mouth is, and we have an actual belief that communities of your own is what's going to create security. So essentially, we started doing this a couple years ago where we just started giving our clients trainings, resources, tactics, frameworks that they could just go put in their own groups and grow their own communities. Because at the end of the day, you having your own community, your own culture, your own movement is what is going to be the most important thing in the long term of your business. Selfishly, we could be like the majority of the other internet marketers and keep these trainings in our own group. Hey, if you want to give these to your audience, just grow our group. You don't need to take the trainings and put them in your own community or anything like that. Like, you could just grow our community. But the reality of it is, what happens in 5 years when we pivot our business and you don't have a community, you've just helped us grow ours for the last 5 years. It's a waste of time. And realistically, you having your own culture in your own group is what is going to create that security for yourself. And it's a disservice of us to help you make a little bit of money, show you a process to make a little bit of money. But then, in 6 months, 12 months, you don't have the actual infrastructure in place to maintain that long term. And groups are the best way to do that. And we wholeheartedly believe that. So now that we got the 2-minute set the scene out of the way, I will run through this entire process. This is an absolute monster of a training that we're giving you guys. We just got done wrapping up a challenge for our free group. It was 30 days, 15 trainings, 16 trainings, step-by-step action steps, 30-day email sequences, all that type of stuff that you can literally just take it and put it in your own group. The only ask is that, like, if you're watching this on YouTube, you maybe subscribe, or if you are using it, share what you're doing inside of our free community, right? Obviously, if you guys are putting this in your own business, I would hope that you're a part of our free community. But let's dive in. Alrighty, so how you can ethically clone our 7-figure business model. Now, we're not super big on the copy and paste BS. That's not really our vibe or our agenda. But we do know this is a big problem that a lot of people have. Like, hey, I know the power of having a group, but I don't have anything in my group. I can't put anything in my group. I don't know what to do, etc., etc. So we're removing any of those excuses, because we'll just give you trainings to go put in your group. Now, obviously, this is going to work extremely well if you are an affiliate of ours, if you are promoting our products. Doesn't mean you have to, but there will be that congruency of them coming through our training and then buying our offer. But you guys can also emulate this with your own stuff, your own program, whatever you want, or you can use it because it's pretty broad as a whole. It's just setting up a business, setting up a community, building out a community. You could technically take the people that go through the challenge and sell them something else, right? If you didn't want to promote our products as an affiliate. No big deal. Again, this is about giving you a resource that helps you grow your business, because the more fucking people that we can help, the more success that we help people actually have in their business, the bigger and bigger our brand grows. So, and as I mentioned, the reason that we're actually doing this is because we stand, like, there's a lot of people in this space that say one thing and they do something different. They talk about this business venture, but they do something different. Like, we 1000% stand behind groups. Groups are the centerpiece, the lifeblood of our business, and have been for years. And we look at it as a mandatory for anybody who wants to have success online. It is the fucking simplest, quickest, most effective way to actually have your business up and ready to start making sales within the next couple days, right? Like, even if you've never done anything online, you could have a group up by the end of today. There's your business, right? Grow your group, sell your group some shit. Now, there is a couple different ways that you can do this. Option one, you could upload all of these trainings into your group at once, what I probably will be doing on this video, or you can drip them out over the span of 15 or 16 days, doing one a day. This is kind of what we did when we did this in our group, but I'm actually going to pull up my computer and I'm just going to do this in real time so I can walk you guys step by step through the process of getting this up and ready to rip. And I'm just going to be doing it in our client's community. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So there's two different ways. You can also do this in school. You could do this in Facebook group. You could do this in a different group. For the video purposes, because the vast majority of people who are in our challenge, this actual training that we're giving away, the vast majority of people did Facebook group. So I'm actually going to do it on a Facebook group because that's where the most of the clients are. But we personally did this in a school group. Okay. So the flow of this actually is, your public content, and we're essentially giving you a completely free course that you can just go put in your community. It becomes a very awesome angle for you to grow your group, get people into your group, and it's a monster of a product. If you guys didn't go through it, you guys will see, and we're just giving you guys the ability to just go take it, upload it in your group, sell whatever the fuck you want, right? So with an additional optional email sequence, because I know a lot of email lists are extremely powerful. You do want to have them at some point, but I do know some of you guys don't have them yet, which is fine. But we do include an email list in there, or an email swipe file that you guys can use. If you are doing this on school, you will need to upload the video somewhere else. You'll need to use like Loom, Vimeo, Wistia, YouTube Unlisted is free. But you'll have to use some type of third-party video host for that, and otherwise it won't work, right? So recommendations, do a bridge video, and this will make more sense as we're going, because I'm just going to run through these real quick, and then we'll actually dive into setting up. Do an intro bridge video, and the reason for this is because you got to remember, people are going to be coming into your group because of you, not because of us. So it's you don't really want it to feel like, you kind of bait and switched them to come into your group and then learn from somebody else. Like, you have to create some type of connection between us and you, right? Hey, these are some dudes that I follow. These are some guys that gave away this training. This is the connection I have with them. So basically just creating some type of additional bridge video that bridges the gap between who we are and who you are, right? How you know us. And I did include a video script here for you guys because I know that's going to be a thing. I don't know what to say. So I just gave you a video script that you can use to create the gap, bridge the gap between us and you in your community, right? So that's literally a script for you guys to leverage. And then step number one is going to be downloading all the trainings. I will leave a link to this doc below this video. But if you notice, we have all of the trainings in here that you guys will need to download. I think there's 16 or 17 videos. Yeah, 16 videos. 17 videos that you guys will need to download. You'll need to download each one of these onto your computer because essentially this is the course that you're going to end up putting inside of your group and give away, right? And then we have get the training docs. So each day comes with a resource document. So each day has an actual correlated doc or resource file. Some of them with copy and paste templates, scripts, frameworks, etc. And the ultimate goal is to just make it as sexy and as powerful as possible. You got like antiviral, you got different hooks, you got content styles, you got content strategies that you can literally just take this and, upload it into your community. Short form video templates, long form video templates, your first 5 posts, like an absolute monster of a product that you're not only getting for free, but you can just start giving away to people in your audience for free, or put it in the group that you're potentially launching or creating for free. So that's the docs, the resources, and action steps and homework. So that's in here. So again, each day also came with action steps. So every single day that we did had a correlated action step that you can ask your community members to take. Really lets you pay attention to who's showing up, who's doing this stuff in their business, who's actually showing up and participating. So we have matching action steps for every single day of the challenge, so that way you can keep your community members accountable. You can give them easy accolades to go accomplish and partake in inside of their business, right? And then we got email sequence, step number 4. And this is the email sequence. And again, if you guys don't have an email list, I wouldn't worry about this. But we basically included a copy and paste email list for you guys to leverage. That is an absolute monster of a email list. I think there's like 18, 19 emails in here. And obviously it all loops people back to the challenge, the videos, the trainings, with eventually getting them to, an offer at the end. Now, if you guys aren't promoting our products, you guys would do something different here. You would change this out, find a product that would work well or mesh well with it. But I'm trying to make it as simple as possible for you guys to plug in. It's realistically, why we launched the entire challenge. We're tired of hearing people say like, oh, I don't know where to start, or everybody's trying to charge me $497 to learn. And it's like, mind you, I've never bought or resold a $497 product, so I'm not taking shots at something that I've actually done. So you can literally come into our group and start your entire business for free at this point. And we're taking it up even another level, is you can just take our stuff and go grow your own business, grow your own group, do whatever you want with it, right? Because we want you to win. So if you're with me, drop your favorite GIF in the comments, and let's dive into the step-by-step, walking you guys through actually setting this up in a Facebook group and getting it all live and ready to rip and having this kick-ass course inside of your own group. And again, I am going to be starting this video with the assumption that you already have a group. So if you don't, then maybe you should jump into the challenge and get your group set up, and then you come back to this video. But I'm not going to walk through the entire process of setting up a community because, one, it's already in the challenge, but two, this video would be extremely long. So this video is going to assume that you already have a group set up. If you don't, let me know. I can get you some resources around actually setting up your Facebook group or your school group. But we'll kind of be starting the step-by-step from already having a community. So here we are in this strangers community. So what I'm actually going to end up doing is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go to guides, and I'm going to create guide. Okay, and now I'm going to subject of this guide, free build your group-based business online. And hit save. Okay, so I'm creating a guide. Obviously, you guys can name it whatever you want, but I'm going to essentially organize all of these trainings into the guide. And then once I have this guide created, I'm going to go create post. And then you'll basically get a little thing like this. As I mentioned, I would do a little bit of an intro. So intro to course online. Okay. And for the purposes of this video, I am going to just put a blank picture in here because I am doing this for a client, so I can't really necessarily do their welcome video as an example because that would be kind of weird. I'm doing a welcome video in their group, introducing myself. So this is kind of essentially where you would end up doing your welcome video, like this. Let me find this picture. Okay. Okay, so I picked a picture. Essentially just going to do this as like a bit of a placeholder, okay? So, post. And then this would essentially be where you're having like, the intro to that, okay? So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep going on from the actual guide itself. So we got the group, and then this is going to be like your intro. Then we're going to go to create another post. Okay. Then I'm going to essentially open up the folder that I have with all the training docs, and I'm going to look at the title, of the doc. Okay, so this is why community is the key. Okay, minimize this. Why community is the key. Go ahead and paste that in as the title. And I'll basically just do this side by side so that way you guys can see what I'm doing here. Move my face somewhere up here maybe. Yeah, okay, so then I have this doc right here. I'm gonna go right click. I'm going to go share. I'm going to go copy link, and I'm gonna go resource document from Jay. Okay. I'm going to hyperlink that. I'm going to put the link to the actual document in the video like this. I'm going to hit this little X. And we can actually go like this. We can go B. Okay, and then I'm going to upload this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the little picture. And I'm going to figure out the folder that I downloaded all of the training days. So if we got here, I got CLC days, so that's community launch challenge days, and then we got why community is key. Okay. And then when you are uploading a video, you will need to make sure that there's this little white ring around the play button that needs to go, it needs to finish before it actually renders. Otherwise, if you try to post the video before the white ring finishes, it will not actually work on Facebook specifically. And on the document, what I am going to do here is go to the action steps homework. What I'm probably going to actually do with Facebook is I'm going to probably put it all into one post. So that way it's not like a few different posts. So I'm going to come here and you'll see homework and action steps. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this text. I'm going to go ahead and copy that. And I'm not going to necessarily worry about copy and pasting this link up here. If you're going to do split post, which you could, that would essentially mean if I have like the action step post and the training on a separate thing, but it will be kind of messy if you do it like that on Facebook. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to merge them into one and have them all on one post. I'm going to have the training, I'm going to have the resource, and I'm going to have the action step on one post. Okay, so it's going to look like this. B, Control B, do that. In the comments, share these two things. Okay, and that is video 1. Okay. Now, quick side note too: if you are doing this on Facebook, it will take a bit for it to render. So, like I just uploaded this video, and it's gonna like essentially disappear. Don't freak out. Don't worry about it. Facebook essentially needs to figure it out. They need to render the actual video, compress the video. So you don't necessarily want to worry about it not showing up. It's a natural thing. The bigger the video, it will actually take longer. And then you'll actually get a notification up here that the video is good to go. So we'll keep going again, and we're going to essentially repeat this a few different times. And I'm not going to do all 16 of the videos, but I'll kind of just show you guys what I'm doing. So we got over here, I got the action steps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this again. Okay. Bam. Okay. Again, I'm going to merge these two together like this. Answer the question about where should I build my community. The key is intentional focus. Your action step in the comments. Let us know where you're going to host your community. So this is school versus Facebook groups. Okay. And just like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit the photo again. I'm going to upload this. Hit the picture. Upload. And then number 2, school versus Facebook groups. And then again, you're going to see this white ring. I'll see if I can zoom in to show you guys. It's this white ring that goes around the play, as you guys can see right there. If you press post before that is good to go, all the way around, it will freeze and it will not actually upload the video. And this will purely be on your internet speed. So if you have slow internet, you have your internet isn't fast, it will actually be slower. But you need to make sure you wait for this white ring to go all the way around the video and finish before you hit post. Otherwise, your videos will basically just get lost in the vortex. And as you see, I just got a notification from Facebook. Your video is now ready to watch. So that's what I mean is by you'll get a notification that it'll essentially pop up. Go ahead and close this out. Press post. Okay. Go ahead and refresh the page, see if these are starting to populate in there. Yep. See, so there you go. That video is populating. Now, I wouldn't necessarily worry about, they are probably going to end up going in there backwards, so you'll probably want to eventually come in and reorder them, which I'll show you guys after I do it. Because it's going to populate the most recent one that you uploaded to be at the top, which is kind of backwards of how we eventually wanted to have it. So I'll keep going, and then I will come back in a second. Day number 3 will be a little bit confusing because we did do 2 different trainings. So we'll go day. You could also essentially do one, right? You don't have to necessarily put both. So if you didn't want to show people how to do school, or you didn't want to show people how to do Facebook, and you just wanted to give them one option, you could do that. But we gave them both options. So essentially, you're going to have to upload 2 separate videos for day 3, right? So group option 1, number 1, Facebook group. Okay. And let me see, come over here. Step by step, Facebook community set up. And then what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go 2 parts. I'm actually just going to copy this from over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and copy this right here. Okay. Copy and paste that. Okay. And then I'm going to upload like this. Again, I'm just repeating the process kind of over and over again. So we got Facebook group right here, 3B. Guess I did that backwards, but still fine. Go ahead and copy this again. Wait for that video to render. Go back, and then I'm going to go to post. Okay, you can do it again. Create post like this. Group option 2, number 2, school group. Now again, if you are doing a school and you're talking about school, put your school affiliate link in there, or selfishly, if you want to sign up to school and you want to use our link, you can do that too. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the photo again. like this. And then I'm going to go to school setup. So as you guys can see, the goal is to start giving you guys a ton of resources and trainings and essentially give you a complete course that you guys can have to grow your own group that will take customers on this journey of getting their business set up, starting to create content, etc., checking the boxes in their business and doing the actual stuff. I might come through and change this resource doc over here just to make it a little bit easier because I am noticing it's kind of a pain. So it might be a little different from when you watch this video, just to make it as practically copy and paste as possible, make it as easy as possible for you guys to do. Okay, so we got that. Gonna go ahead and move on to day number 4, which is all about who your community serves. Who your community serves. Okay. Day number 4, CLC, action step number 4, like this. Okay, today we're to mapping out. Okay, like this. Gonna go ahead and do the B, like that. Control B. Create a post. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this link. Your action step for today, create a post in this group. Okay, and then I'm gonna come at the bottom and I'm gonna go Control B, resource, document. Gonna come back to my my days, my training days. And this is day number 4. So I'm gonna come here to day number 4. I'm gonna go right click, I'm gonna go share, I'm gonna go copy link, and I'm gonna go ahead and paste that at the bottom of this post. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and upload the video like this. And number 4, who your group serves. And again, you wait for the white ring of death to roll, and then keep going. I'm going to do this a couple more times, and then I'll finish uploading all these all the trainings and resource docs to the actual community, and then I'll show you guys how to like reorder the docs and stuff like that, so that way you guys are you figure it out. Post. Okay, so slight iteration as I was doing it. Trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys. So I did end up creating a separate variation that you guys can basically practically just copy and paste if you guys are doing Facebook, as if I'm doing on this video. Okay, so this is what we're doing. Sorry. So on the doc that I will leave a link below. I did go ahead and put this on here. If you're following the video like I'm breaking down, you're going to do the action steps, the resource documents, and the videos all in one post. You can just use this one right under here. It's under the bridge video. It says if you're following like I do in this video, you can just copy and paste the stuff on this doc, okay? The post, the guide titles, etc. Trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys to just like plug and play. Now, if you are planning on dripping the trainings, you are planning on maybe splitting the action steps up from the actual videos, then you would do this. Then you would follow the flow 1, 2, 3 as an example. Okay. And if you are doing it on school, I would advise you to do it that way. Just that way you can have the action steps under the trainings. But let's keep going now that we are made our life a little bit simpler. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this Facebook guides document like this. And as you will see, so let's go into here. Let's see, simplest path for launching, why community is key. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this page, see where we're at. So trying to make this as near copy and paste as it can be for you guys. So that way you guys can just have this up and ready to rip inside of your group. So we got who your community serves. That's number 4. So we'll go to number 5 on this document. Okay, welcome post blueprint. So I'm gonna go again, create post. I'm gonna come over to here where I put guide title. This is what I just changed, so make it even easier for you guys. Grab your welcome post blueprint, copy that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna copy the post right here, like this. I'm gonna post it in there. Okay, welcome post template. Go like this. Make that bold. I'm gonna hit this little X. And I'm gonna hit upload the video. This and keep rolling. This is number 5, welcome post template. Beautiful flip. And I'm gonna hit post. All right, now I'm gonna do it again. Keep showing you guys, okay? Now we're on to number 6, free community flow. Copy the post title, copy the post, like this, bam. CLC action step 6, your action step for the today. Okay, there we go. Make this bold. Drunk today, apparently. I just pasted it in there like 7 times. Okay. B. Okay, there we go. Shift enter. Okay, we got that. So that's that post. Go ahead and add the next video, community flow. And they are all titled, so that way they match and they correlate with all of the different things. So CLC6, community flow. Here we go. Wait for the ring. And while we're waiting, what I will say is you'll want to just get all these videos up in your group. If you are planning on mass uploading them, kind of like I'm doing in this video, uploading them all kind of over the span of one day, you're going to want to get them all uploaded before you worry about like rearranging them or putting them around, moving them around essentially in the guides. But what you can also do is if you are planning on dripping them out, you won't necessarily have to worry about this, but we can come back through and we can reorder the guides after they're already in there. But if we're trying to like chase our tail and make sure they're in the correct order as we're uploading them, it's just going to get messed up. So it's probably more efficient to just get them uploaded and inside the community before we worry about that. Keep rolling on. So create post. What to post inside your group. This will probably be the last time I break it down for you guys. As you guys can see, it's pretty straightforward, pretty dang near trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys to just like get these things in your group. You know, get the resources, get the course up, you know, trying to make it as minimal resistance as possible for you guys, right? So I'll probably do this and one more just so that way you guys can see me do this a handful of times and you guys kind of get the gist of what I'm doing, and then I'll finish uploading them and come back through and show you how to reorder them, because I know that will be the next thing that people are like, I don't know how to do. So you guys will see that I'm just kind of uploading the post, waiting for the thing to render, hitting post like that. Okay, and then rolling on to the next one. Now we're on to number 8. Create post. Post title, limitless lead magnet. Okay, copy this. Bam. Again, like that. Highlighting some of these stuff, bold, making them bold so that way some of it kind of pops out for people. Putting some spacing in there. Comment template. Control B. Hit that little X. And there we go. There's another one. Okay. And post. Here we go. So I'm going to finish these up, and then I'll come back through and I'll show you guys how to reorder them. As you guys can see, it's pretty straightforward. Alrighty, so that is officially all 16 videos uploaded. Now, full transparency, when you do upload these, they will, if you do them like we did today, or like I did in this video, it will mass upload them inside of your group. So it will basically spam your entire community with a bunch of different posts. So there is, you could potentially drip them out if you want. But for the purposes of this video, I did want to walk you guys through getting it up as fast as possible. Now, I am waiting for the last video to render, so that way we can show you guys what it actually ends up looking like as a whole. Okay, so there we go. They're all in there. So as you can see, there is a 14 videos, 14 trainings inside of the group, right? And the goal is to give you guys the entire course that you guys can just plug into your own community, but it is going to look a little messy. So what we're going to actually end up doing is we're going to reorder the posts. So intro to the free course, as an example, it's probably going to be completely backwards, right? So we got intro, why community is key. Okay. I think with simplest path for launching. Sorry, that's what we want to put first after intro. And then we'll go why community is key. Okay. So you got intro, simplest path for launching, why community is key. Save. I'll save those real quick. Next up is school versus Facebook. So essentially, if you really wanted to avoid having to do this process, you could upload them backwards. So upload the last video first, but it's not that big of a deal. You're just going to want to basically get them in order, and then it's going to be group option 1, Facebook groups. Okay. Trying to get these up so that way I can show you guys what this actually ends up looking like when it's done. And I'll go ahead and reorder them, and then I'll kind of just show you guys the actual flow of what this looks like. Okay, save. Alrighty, so that's officially the entire course reordered. So this will essentially end up looking like this. This is kind of a placeholder where your intro video will go. And then we kind of have one that's like simplest path for launching. Then we have number 1, why community is the key. So if you notice, you got all the action steps, you got all the docs, you got the resource documents that will link people out to the things they actually need for each day. So talking about that, and then you got step 1, group setup, school setup. You got who your community serves. You got welcome post blueprints, all this stuff. See, so essentially you're getting this entire monster of a course that you can have to use as an angle to grow your group, which then it all leads to eventually a post that sends people to the offer. If you guys are promoting our products, obviously if you're not, then it's not really relevant. But yeah, that's the game plan for utilizing our course to grow your group if you want.
A beginner or someone who's...
So again, I will leave the resource doc pinned below this video if you guys want to use this free course and basically essentially clone our entire course that we just launched. It's already closing sales, right? So it's working really well at actually converting clients with very minimal resistance. So if you guys are promoting our product as an affiliate, you definitely want to leverage this. to use your own, to grow your own group, right? We don't want you guys to just not have your own community, because selfishly, if if we were selfish, we would just have you grow ours. But we want you guys to have your own culture, your own community, because genuinely believe that that's what creates long-term security for everybody in this room. So if you made it all the way to this end of this video, you're an awesome human being. If you guys end up running into any struggles, hurdles, or challenges, don't hesitate to let me know. I know this is kind of a techie, boring-ish process, but we're excited for it. So I will see you guys in the next video, and I will, of course, leave all of the resources linked below this video.